Trump celebrates 100-day economic milestone amid growing skepticism. Where in Michigan, in a fervent rally celebrating his first day 100 in office, President Donald Trump hailed what he described as monumental economic victories, positioning his administration's policy as transformative for American prosperity. However, as his rhetoric electrified a supportive crowd, mounting public discontent and an economic climate fraught with uncertainty threatened to undermine the narrative he sought to project. Standing before a vibrant crowd at Macomb Community College, Trump painted a picture of unprecedented economic success. "We had the greatest economy in the history of our country," Trump declared, a reference to his previous term from 2017 to 2021, which he claimed laid the foundation for an even stronger economic future. Emphasizing his signature tariffs on international trade partners, he argued that his policies would breathe new life into the country's manufacturing sector, promising a return of jobs that had previously been siphoned overseas. Yet, as Trump celebrated his economic policies, the pulse of American sentiment told a different story. Recent polling indicated growing skepticism about his stewardship of the economy, in particular concern over inflation, persistent and stubborn despite the administration's policy, have led to widespread doubts. In a Reuters Ipsos poll completed Sunday, a clear majority, that is 53%, expressed disapproval of his economic approach, marking a notable decline from January's number. Trump's approval rating for his handling of the economy stood at a mere 36%, the lowest in both his current and previous term. Among his most aggressive policy, Trump touted the ongoing trade war, particularly with China, which he claimed was responsible for what he termed the greatest job theft in the history of the world. The president hinted at the possibility of a favorable trade deal with China, but he emphasized that an agreement would be fair, in contrast to the prior terms that he claimed had drained American industries. However, not all Americans are convinced that his hardline trade taxes are beneficial in the long run. While his rally audience, including Michigan steelworkers, seemed steadfast in their support, many remain uncertain about the broader economic ramification. Paul Rubery, a retired steelworker, expressed a sense of reluctant optimism, acknowledging the economic pain that Trump's policies might entail in the short term. "It's going to be painful for a little while, but it's got to change," Ruggery said, reflecting the conflicted mindset of some working class voters who are willing to endure economic hardship for the perceived greater good of the nation. As Trump moves into the second phase of his presidency, the political landscape is increasingly polarized. His economic policies, while lauded by a significant segment of the electorate, have left many wary about the long-term stability of the American economy. In Michigan, where Trump's policies are often framed as a lifeline to manufacturing, the political fault lines are becoming ever clearer. With inflationary pressure mounting, trade wars intensifying, and an escalating national debt, the coming month will likely define whether Trump's economic vision can materialize into sustained prosperity or whether the mounting challenges will erode the public's trust in his